Well, it was the most scary time of my entire life. There was approximately 7 detectives with drawn gun banging on my door. And when my common law wife, Jacqueline, answered the door, they bust in yelling, "Where's Herbert Murray?" When I came into the room, they grabbed me, threw me up against the wall, put a gun in my head, and told me I was arrested for murder in the 2nd degree. Prison was, again, the most scary thing that you can experience, because you are surrounded with people who killed their entire family, cop killers, murderers and rapists, and everything you can imagine negative. That's what I was surrounded with. And my cope was, I was so angry, I was just self-destructing. I had to get a grip with that, and it was only because of my starting to really focus on my education, to focus to do things positive and stop self-destructing, because dying in prison became my worst fear, because I have saw so many people dying in prison. Well, I was up for parole for the first time in 1994. I went before them 8 times. The first 4 times I maintained my innocence. Unfortunately, they kept hitting me because of lack of showing remorse and not taking responsibility. So I decided to admit to the crime on that 5th board because I became desperate. I wanted out bad. But that didn't do me no justice, because they hit me gave me another 2 years. After that, my old lawyer came into my life. He wrote me a letter indicating that he was down in the basement, just going over the files, and my name popped up in his mind. And he wrote me and told me that, he's willing to do everything in his power to help me get out. The judge, the lawyer, and the second chance program that eventually helped me get out of prison after all those 27 odd years. I came in 2008. The first thing I saw on 42nd Street was the new 42nd Street, which changed the whole dynamic of Times Square. And then when I got the job working in Times Square, it's the people. It was so many people, positive energy. And I took their energy and realized that I came from a totally different environment. It was just the environment I came in was totally negative. And here it is, I'm in the midst of hugs and laughter and kisses and everything that you can think of positive. This is what Times Square represents. Several people who encouraged me to write the book after I told them my story. I became so determined in writing my story. I wrote my entire book on my cell phone. My message is to people, it doesn't matter what you go in life, you have to let it go so you can move forward and go after your life endeavors. Otherwise, you'll be stuck, and we don't want to be stuck. I believe that if these people who did me injustice and could sleep at night, then why I am not sleeping at night? So I decided to sleep at night. I'm not worrying about it no more. So this is how we have to look at things now, to let people know that we're not being held responsible for somebody, what they did to us. The reason why I call it Standing Tall in Times Square is because it's a representation of me being joyful, me being happy and being out, being among people from all over the world, giving me the energy, just showing all the joyfulness that I'm experiencing now. It's definitely a lovely thing. Look around you, it's here. This is where it's at, Times Square. It just gives me so much energy. I love it.